Hello, my patients. My name is Dr. Sandman. Happy holidays. I do not celebrate Christmas, but I do celebrate Yule, and today is the second day of Yule. But whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope that you're enjoying it and you're having a great time and that you're staying warm in these cold times. And if you don't celebrate a holiday, then I hope you're having a splendid winter. Did you not guys notice I turned on the light here, so now I can see a little better. So today on Let's Get This Bread, ow, our cameraman is back in action. I promise you guys, even the videos that I do forget to mention that he's here, he's always present. He never leaves my kitchen. So our cameraman Fraser is back in action. So today we are doing gingerbread cookies, and yes, I know it's not technically bread, but it's got the word bread in it, so it works. If it makes you feel any better, I was planning on doing another recipe. I was planning on making up, which I haven't made before, just not the way that I want to make it this time around. And I couldn't make it because I need vegan sour cream for it, and I wasn't able to get it in time to make it. I don't know if it will be next Let's Get This Bread episode, or if it will be next year around the holiday season, because I feel like it's a very holiday recipe, the one that I want to make. We're sticking with gingerbread cookies today, gingerbread cookies. So let's get this bread. So what you're going to need in terms of ingredients, you're going to need flour. You are not going to need sugar, at least not white sugar. I need some brown sugar. I wanted to get some darker brown sugar, but they didn't have any, so. You're gonna need some baking soda. We will be needing, what is this? Ground allspice. You're also gonna need ground cloves. These are whole cloves. So I just chopped up some. It's not what I want. We're gonna see how this works. If this turns out well, I'm also gonna be giving some of these cookies to my coworkers. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out first. You're gonna need some vegan butter. This one that I have is also organic. It does not need to be organic. This is just all I had. So you're gonna need Bob's Red Mill Egg Replacer. You're going to need some Wawa. This is ground cinnamon, is how they pronounce it in Germany. The German word for cinnamon is, I think it's Zimt, but they pronounce it with a German accent is cinnamon. Ground ginger. I think it's funny that I found ground versions of all the ingredients I need except for cloves, which I think are going to make the biggest impact. I'm going to need some molasses. God. If anybody who knows me in person, well, I don't know if a lot of people know, I have an affair going on with molasses. I eat it right out of the jar. Eating it right out of the jar actually can help put pigment back in your hair if your hair is going gray. That's why I do it. I swear I'm not older than 22, but this is in case you can't read, this is vanilla extract. We're gonna need that for the recipe too. Oh, you're also gonna need salt, and we have our yay salt as per usual. It is the pink Himalayan salt. I think that's it on terms of ingredients. On terms of materials that you'll need, you are going to need, oh, what luck, one of these bad boys. You're gonna need a refrigerator. You're going to need 2 mixing bowls. Size isn't that important, I don't think. You're going to need mixing cups and mixing spoons. Another little bowl, this one. Spoon to mix it all with, like so. You're also probably going to need a, no, you for sure are going to need a cookie sheet to put it all on for the oven. And your recipe that I'm using says to use the electric mixer. I don't have an electric mixer, so we're gonna use our brute strength to do this. The same way Unis Honest would. They would just crank them out. So first of all, we're going to need 2/3 of a cup of vegan butter. So I don't know why I don't, but I don't have a measuring cup that is 2/3, so I'm going to have a 1/3. I'm going to get 2 of these because, you know, can I do that? Can I just scoop? I'm gonna use another spoon. I have not, like, I've made cookies before, but never without adult supervision. So we're gonna see how this turns out. It's under my nail. I'm so upset. Oh no, it's under my nail. Some of you guys are probably thinking I'm a huge baby after you watch these videos. And like, you're not wrong, but stop. The objective is to beat this at low speed in a mixer. But I'm the mixer today, so we're gonna see how that pans out for me. Also, sorry if my hair looks a little gross. I have not showered in a couple days, but we're not gonna talk about it. Okay, so now I just have to beat this shit. How do I don't know how to I should have bit the bullet and got an electric mixer. So don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but it said to beat for 1 minute with an electric mixer. I beat it for less than that, and it's already creamy and smooth. So we're gonna move on to the next step, which is adding the molasses and the brown sugar. 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. Okay, so I don't know if this is just a me thing. I'm pretty sure it's just a me thing. But when I was a lad, I ate 5 dozen eggs. Sorry, just kidding. It's not true. When I was a wee lad, our favorite thing to eat that we weren't supposed to was brown sugar. And not much has changed since I grew up. So 3/4 of a cup. Let's get into it, honeys. 1/4. 3/4, and would you look at that? We have so much left. We have so much extra left over. So now I have a snack for while I'm making the rest of this. 2/3 a cup of molasses. What, 1/3? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna pour that all in. Got it. Actually doesn't smell that great. It tastes great. God, it looks like blood. It still looks like blood. To be quite fair, I'm not even confident that I know what molasses is, like what it's made out of. I know it's like natural ingredient. What is this? What is it? What? My dumbass is gonna look for the ingredients. It's fucking molasses. That's the only ingredient. I don't know what molasses is. But these cookies are gonna be great. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, there's a choppy bit of brown sucre. The sucre marron or sucre brun. I don't know. Wait, what's flour in French? It starts with an F or a C. I'm pretty sure. Farine? Is it la farine? Confiture? C'est pas confiture. Like, confiture is peanut butter. No, it's not. Jam? C'est pas confiture? This is actually looking great for like not having, this is like blending really smooth for not having an electric mixer. Just to show you what it's looking like, it's looking like pretty decent so far. I don't like that I sound surprised, and I don't like that I am surprised, but I like that it's turning out well. So now we have to make the egg replacement, and we're gonna use Bob's Red Mill egg replacer for that. And the right side about this is that the instructions for eggs are right for like how much you need to make is right on the bag. So you need 1 tablespoon. Is this a tablespoon? Yes. All this second guessing is making me nervous. So 1 tablespoon of the replacer, and then 2 tablespoons of the water. I use bottled water because the tap water in Unica has fluoride in it. Yes, and mix well. Mix as well as you can so there's no lumps. No lumps, no bumps, no crumps and pumps. I don't know what that was, I'm so sorry. it's very important that you mix in all the pieces. Mix in all the powder so that there are no pieces and lumps and bumps and all kinds of bumps. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's from anything. I think that's just coming out right now, and it really shouldn't. It really should not want to come out. So, you want to mix it as well as you can, because when you bake it or cook it or whatever you're using it in, if there are any lumps, they harden, and they don't mess it up. They don't like make it like impossible to eat, and they don't really have a taste. But you'll just find it when you're eating whatever you're eating, and it's not fun. You let it stand for 1 minute. Next, you are going to take some vanilla. And is this a new bottle? It shouldn't be. Weird. Okay. And take 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yeah. Dribble that shit in. Kidding, I'm not gonna eat that. Is that shit? Oh yeah, I don't think this is a new bottle. I think the lid was just still there. Oh god. I didn't do that on purpose. I was joking before. I was like, I'm gonna lick off the extra. I was like, nah. And then I saw something get on my thumb. And I was like, oh, get rid of it. And then I licked it. It's so nasty. Now we're going to add it in. Yay! And then we're gonna beat that shit. It all together. Okay, so 3.5 cups flour. Okay. All right, flour. Let's get this. Let's get it started in here. Sure, that's 1. I like how I complain about all these recipes and like, oh, they're so hard, or like, oh, I didn't do it right. Meanwhile, I'm doing shit like this, like, yeah, that looks right. Doesn't have to be perfect. And it literally does, because it's baking. So now I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Yeah, I guess that works. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Beautiful. Then 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. I'm dying. Fuck. Alright. Okay. It's powder. Dude, if my armpit starts acting up, I'm actually gonna cry. Oh my gosh, taste it. Hello? That's too much. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Shit don't matter. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, god damn it. Okay. Dude, it's on my tongue. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my tongue. I don't like it. It's spicy. It's fine. That's fine. Then we're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. I can do that. Yeah, ground allspice. What's in allspice? Does this have ingredients? Okay, hold on. No, let me explain. So I didn't know if allspice meant all spices, like it was a blend of like certain, like very specific spices, or if it was its own spice. Because if it is, which I'm pretty sure it is, whoever named it got so fucking lazy. Like, dude, you had an opportunity and you didn't. Oh, it tastes like all spices. Oh, dude, you're fucking lame. Okay. And now for the ground cloves, I need also 1/2 teaspoon of that. So I'm not gonna do this. So I'm gonna pinch whatever I think is like powder enough. It's not gonna be 2 teaspoons, but we're going to live. I'm sure it will be fine. I love I love stirring stuff that's just flour and powder ingredient. More powder. Guys, do you guys ever watch The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack? I did. It was so weird. It was the weirdest fucking show ever. What was Captain Knuckles? Was he a person? Was he just human? Because there were humans in that show, and he wasn't one of them. He was different. I'm not sure what the creators intended him to be. Anyways, so I think this is all stirred in together. Yeah, we're going to mix them now slowly, I think. I've never seen a recipe where it says do it all at once, so we're gonna do it slowly. Beautiful. Oh, this is stirring. Who needs a mixer when you got guns like this? I just thought I'd mention, I don't think I've ever made gingerbread cookies before. I've made molasses cookies before. Molasses cookies are my favorite kind of cookies, and they're similar, but molasses cookies are superior. That's the truth. And they're so good, especially when you burn them a little. They're a little crunchy. I've obviously had, well, not obviously, I don't know if it's obvious, but like I've had gingerbread cookies before, and I've seen people make them. I have not made them myself ever though. It looked great until a couple minutes ago when I added like the last of the flour. Now it's all crumbly and gross. But this always happens though. Like when I make my dough, I add the last bit of flour that I need to add, and then it just looks like crumbs. Is that supposed to happen? This is what I get for trusting the process. Anywho. It has now come time to divide the recipe, so I have to put it in half and wrap each half in saran wrap or plastic wrap, whatever, and pat it down into disc shapes and then refrigerate. I think this is one of those times where I should have trusted my gut and not the process. I'm so mad if I didn't add all the rest of the flour. It would have been fine. I was like, nope, I haven't followed the recipe before. Look what happened. No, it's... Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. It fell all over my fridge. So, in conclusion, it's supposed to go into the fridge for a minimum of 3 hours, but a maximum of 3 days. I'm gonna go do my laundry and maybe watch some Star Wars, as is Yuletide tradition, and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so boom. What is going to happen now is I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 as per the instructions. I have lined the baking cookie sheet with some baking paper, and now I'm going to take my ugly bitches out of the fridge. I have waited the minimum of 3 hours. I'm not waiting any longer. No! No! I'm suffering. Okay. Lovely person who wrote this recipe says that they always wait overnight. I'm not doing that. I got shit to eat. So now we're gonna take these out of the wrapping. I'm so upset. These were going so well right when I first started. They were going amazing, and then I added way too much flour, which was the amount that the recipe told me to add. So like, am I really at fault? I don't think so. I'm not gonna follow the recipe because I did it before. Now it's terrible. So I'm not gonna flour the surface. The recipe says flour the surface. I'm not gonna do that. Star of my YouTubes. Happy holidays. I'm so upset. It smells great though. Great. I'm so upset. I'm like so upset that if I wasn't doing this for a video, I would start over. I wouldn't throw this out, but I would start over. Why does this always happen? Every time I make bread, there's too much flour. There's too much flour and it gets all crumbly and gross. So for my last recipe, there was not too much flour in that, but we all know what went wrong in that one. I'm just gonna make squares. I hate everything. I'm so upset. I know I should be kinder in the spirit of the season. Thanks. But I have a personal vendetta against the person who wrote this fucking recipe. No, that's not you. You can't write. It looks like trash. So, I'm done. I'm gonna need to make these in 2 batches, which is fine, because, or maybe 3. It's kind of hard to guesstimate. Which is fine. They only need to cook for about 9 to 10 minutes. This bullshit. And this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Lucky for me, I like really crunchy cookies. Like I want crunch. I don't like soft cookies. I also like them a little bit burnt. I'm not saying that, so if they turn out conventionally bad, that I'll be like, oh, it's fine. Like I genuinely do like cookies that are slightly burnt. So into the oven these go for 10 minutes. They don't look awful. I had to keep them in for longer than 10 minutes. Altogether, I think it was about 20 minutes, because I do like them crunchy. If you like soft cookies, about 12 minutes would have been fine. Just because these were a little thicker than they were supposed to. So now I'm gonna cook the rest, and once these have cooled down, I'll let you know how these bad boys taste. It's the moment of truth. So these have cooled down enough, I think. They're not the prettiest whores in the brothel, but we'll see. It's a gingerbread cookie. It's not anything spectacular, I would say, but it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, if you don't like crunchy cookies, then don't put them in for 20 minutes. Again, like 12 minutes ought to do. But yeah, I really like them. They're good. Good shit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed I was gonna say this a week as if I do this weekly. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Get This Bread. If you did, give it a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment if you'd like. And if you'd like to see more episodes of Let's Get This Bread, be sure to check the rest that are on my channel and subscribe for more videos so that way you get notified every time I make another Let's Get This Bread video. I also make other videos, but yeah, I guess these are my bangers. This is what I do now. And yeah, I'll leave my social media and links in the description below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.